What's going on YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back for episode number 42. In this episode, before we begin, I wanted to show you just a little bit what I did off camera, and that is going to be this layout right here. So I made this, and it's primarily going to be all offices, and that is because we're actually having a shortage of workspaces or jobs, and our industrial area is filling up pretty quickly. I also went ahead and added 2 more blocks over here by the rail station, or not the rail station, but the rails, and in between the highway, and a little bit more over here, and that's all going to be offices right there, and a little bit right here too. And oh, by the way, so I just extended this layout over here just a little bit as well. That way we can fill in the area and kind of you know, just move on from this area after it's completed, and get to the island over here. This is going to be a quite fun project. I haven't yet decided the layout or anything like that. I just had time to flatten out the land, and we will get to that in the near future. But before we begin zoning and building anything, we are sitting at 5.1 million. That's money in the bank and money we can spend right away. We have 49,000 incoming, which is pretty good. 103,000 population, again over that 100,000 mark. And we have about 200 residents moving into our city per week. We have a small demand for residential, a pretty big demand for commercial and jobs as well, hence me building more room for offices. Let me go ahead and provide water and heating pipes coverage over here in this area. Okay, I think that should be good to go. Perfect, and I already went ahead and I placed a couple of parks and some plazas over here in this area. I do have a police station, fire station, medical clinic, and a crematorium, and I also decided to add a sauna. I have no idea why. Don't ask why. I just thought that it would provide exactly what it's supposed to do, a little bit of a better medical boost right there, or health boost, if you will. Let's go ahead and zone a little bit of residential. I will go ahead and put the game on 3 speed, that way the buildings zone quicker. And we can actually start zoning some offices right over here. I think this is going to zone pretty quickly. As far as power, we can run a power line. Hopefully this isn't going to look too bad. That's not bad. That'll work. And all through here, I thought about possibly adding some low-density commercial to kind of break up the area. So we'll do that for now. And I don't know if you guys just saw that, but there was a building complaining about trash. So the other thing that I wanted to do is add a incineration plant right over here. So I think that's kind of nice. It's secluded. It's going to have coverage for this particular area right here. And I think our city's going to benefit from it. Just Gotta figure out the road layout here, exactly how we're gonna do it.
Welcome back. This
Oh, that's
is
not bad.
playing you the best music around. Don't go away because I'll be here pretty much all day.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I think that looks kind of cool. Alright, and that is exactly where we're gonna place them. I'm gonna start with one for now. And you guys can kind of see the pollution that's gonna be omitting. So we may have room for two, and I think that's gonna be about all. So it doesn't pollute the low density residential that we're gonna have going on over here. Yeah, so we'll do one for now. And this area over here is developing pretty nicely. I will also go ahead and zone all the offices over here, here, and just kind of fill in this area right here. I think it'll look kind of nice, especially when it's all nice and filled in over here. And we'll do that for now. Hopefully that'll get rid of the demand for jobs. Here we're going to continue zoning our high density commercial. And I think little by little actually we'll do that there, because if we zone everything all at once, it's going to have a huge influx on traffic, and everybody's going to be coming through at the same time. Oh, it's been a little bit since we checked the plane, so look at that, 200 out of 200 people coming into the city. What about this one? This one is landing. It's got 173 people on board. Pretty cool. I still want to see a plane take off and see how many people it's carrying out of the city. I guess it's always better for people to be coming in rather than people leaving. And also, guys, I'm gonna put the game on 1 speed here. So I want to show you over here in milestones, when we go into unique buildings, this Grand Central terminal, we have unlocked that. We have actually filled up 7 instances of cemetery already. So what I'll go ahead and do is I will start emptying the cemeteries themselves. So that's a nice little accomplishment there. I'll put the game back on 3 speed. And it's been a while since we checked in on water power. Water's okay. Sewage, we're gonna need to add an additional sewage treatment plant. So why don't we go ahead and prepare for that? It's been a while since I took a look at all of the services. I believe we were using a medium brush before. Okay, I think that'll work just fine. I think we're even gonna have room for possibly 2 more once we expand even further. Let's go ahead and put the key. Looks like we're gonna have to get rid of one of them. And there we go. That should work. Now we can add 2 since we removed 1. And I think that's going to be plenty sufficient. There we go. Water-wise, you know, it wouldn't hurt to add an additional water pumping station, so let's go ahead and do that here. And I think we have, yep, room for one more right there. Pretty cool. Okay, so we are going to be good on water. Trash, we just looked into it. We're doing pretty good. Power-wise, we are not doing good. Well, I think we can add an additional solar power plant over here in this area. And let me take a look and see where it would look good. And I'm almost thinking right over here in this area. Yeah, that actually looks good to me. I think we'll keep it there. And power-wise, we should be just okay for now. Yeah, we'll check back in on power in a little bit. Let's go ahead and check on health. Healthcare coverage is pretty good everywhere except for in this particular area here, so we can go ahead and let's see if I put one here. Yeah, it's going to give plenty of coverage over to everybody there, so that's a good spot for it. These guys over here are going to need some services, so let's put a medical clinic there. That'll cover majority of that area, and we already have this whole area over here covered, so there's no need to worry about that. Fire coverage. Again, everything is covered except. Well, the roads are mainly green there, so I think that's good to go. This area over here is kind of suffering. There we go. Local neighborhood fire station. We're going to go ahead and keep it there. We do have to add one over here in this area as well. So we'll do that alongside the main road. Perfect, that gives us plenty of coverage. And how about a fire watch tower? I think we would benefit from that pretty well. Perfect. Police, again, this area is going to need coverage, so we'll place one there. School-wise, we have a high school and an elementary school there, so I think we're good to go there. In the future, what we'll do is we will add some schools over here in this smaller neighborhood, and I'm thinking maybe alongside of the. Actually, no, we can fill that in with trees. Here, let's just go ahead and do it now. We're gonna add a high school and an elementary school, and here. Just to prepare for the future, we're gonna add our legendary ice skating rink right there, and we can even provide a pathway to make it easier to walk between the two neighborhoods. It's just not wanting to play with me there. Okay, I think that'll work. Was that an elk? Or a deer? Yeah, it is. Hey, guy. Sorry, we're moving into your area here. Alright, I think that should be good enough. We're gonna go ahead and provide apartments or high-density residential over here just so we can transfer power. And I think that'll be good. Maybe a couple more parks over here in this area, and that'll be finished as well. We do still have a pretty high demand for commercial, so I will do that for now. Oh, by the way, guys, I went ahead and I kind of tweaked this rail over here, um, because when there was a train incoming or leaving, it would kind of block this traffic over here, and I didn't like it too much. So um, I just made the rail a little bit longer. That way, when there's a train stopped or waiting, it doesn't affect the traffic over here. And I added a park here. I forget what this is called. I think it's something gardens. Botanical gardens. That's what that is. I put that in there. And I see a bunch. Oh, we forgot one cemetery here to empty. There we go. But what I was gonna mention is I see a lot of dead bodies, but I don't see a drop in population. So that means that we have way more people moving into the city, and or more people moving into the city than people dying. And that's the other thing that I wanted to check as well, is coverage. So we have the cemeteries. We have a couple of crematoriums over here on this side. Crematorium there, and there. I think we're good. We have 2 over here in this area. I'm gonna go ahead and add one right there just for now. That way that whole area is covered. This area here is only covered by cemeteries, which is okay with me for now. Later on, when that area fills up, we're gonna need to put a crematorium in there. That way it's easier for the cemeteries to dispose of bodies. Start zoning a little bit more of low density residential there. I haven't quite figured out exactly what I want to do with this spot right here. If you guys have any ideas, put them in the comment box below. If you think of something something unique to put in there. I kind of like the way this area over here is developing. And the circle is kind of unique. I'll go ahead and add a little bit more low density commercial in around this area, and a little bit more on the other side. There we go. I think that should be just okay for now. We can put an office here and here. And I think last time I mentioned that we're going to go ahead and cover public transport on this newly developed area here. So I think we can actually do that now. We can start with buses. And what I would like to do is have a as you guys can see, I do have a couple of metro stations over here. I'm pretty sure I included this. Yeah, I included this in the previous video, adding a metro station over here. What I would like to do though is I'd like to have a bus bringing people from this area here into the leisure area, and then also into the new office area. So what I'll do is I will start a route that's gonna go around the block here in no particular order. So we'll do something like this, for example. Then we're gonna go into the tunnel. We're gonna come out this way. We're gonna make a stop there. then we're gonna go back. So there's not gonna be really a counterclockwise route here. There we go. All right, I think that should work just a-okay for now. Now what we're gonna do? Well, actually, you know what? I don't think we need a bus route coming coming over here into the leisure area when we can easily just provide a walkway from here to here. And I think these guys are gonna be pretty happy just walking over. Yeah, because as you can see, there's plenty of them walking over to the leisure area now, maybe even the airport. So we'll leave it the way it is there, just for a walkway. What I do want to do is I don't see a lot of people using this walkway over here. Just a few here and there possibly, but I do want a bus route that goes from let's say from this area right here. We're gonna stop right there. And then we're gonna come over here. I think that should be good. And then we can come back through here into the one-way, and oh, why not make a stop right here? I think that'll work, okay. And then come back in here. What is going on here?
Can you work your way from lowly horse to be the head of a major real estate empire? Can you spin your holdings into a billion-dollar
I see.
conglomerate? Can you work your way under the fence and out of your pen and onto your life as a
When I originally started the route, here, let's go ahead and just redo it real quick. I started the route on the wrong side of the street, so that was absolutely my bad. Sorry about that, guys.
Haven't you been hearing more about disasters lately? I'm not sure if it's just me, but I feel like meteors and sinkholes just didn't happen as much when I was younger. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
All right, now I said we were gonna make a stop right there.
It was there one day, then gone the next. The weird thing was, nobody seemed to want to
We can even make a
Maybe it was too scary.
excuse me,
If things can just
make a stop right there. And then for this route, we absolutely can make a counterclockwise route, and that's gonna work out really well.
I was unable to play spots at the elite level I would have liked to. Instead, I invested my energy into getting you the lowest prices possible on athletic gear. Unlike the local sports teams, you can count on us every year. I fight every day to get you
There we
the
go.
best deal.
I think that'll work just a-okay.
Low prices and my customers' happiness are not affected by
Let's
the
add a little bit
figures
more
mentioned
commercial.
earlier in the
And
advertisement.
these aren't going to be
When the game's
large
on the
buildings,
line, who
I
do you
believe,
count
so
on? Steel
we
frame
can
spots.
easily
That's who. Check out our ad in the
just
weekly
zone everything
The
in this
wait is
particular
over.
area
It's
there for
finally
now.
here. Friday night chili bowling at
And
Andy's
we'll see
Bowling
how
Alley.
that develops.
Every Friday
We're
night,
approaching
anyone who buys at least
110,000
2 games
people.
of bowling gets a free bowl of
That's
chili.
pretty
So
awesome.
don't wait, book a lane now. Due to recent incidents, the chili will only be distributed
And
at the end
everything
of your
is
visit.
doing
That
pretty
way
good
you
in the
can
city.
enjoy
We're
it wherever you want.
we're having a
In
lot
park,
more dead
at
bodies
home,
over here.
Or on a construction site. In the meantime, you'll have all the fun that bowling can provide.
And the population is still holding pretty well.
That good at bowling. Andy's Bowling Alley. This is Cities Radio, the best music
Traffic is
in the
doing okay
universe.
as well. I don't see any major traffic jams. This intersection is working out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. It's kind of different, a little bit unique. No traffic here or here. This is doing pretty good. Small, well actually not a lot of backup. Actually a small backup over here. I don't think there's much that I can do about that for now. Pretty good over here. Very good over here. Do you guys remember before how much congestion we had over here in this area? So we ended up fixing that. That worked out pretty well. This is all doing good. We do have some ship traffic, but that that doesn't really concern me too much. And yeah, everything's doing great. Oh, I thought we had a stuck train there for a moment. But alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it an episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. That really helps out my channel. We're actually pushing 700 subscribers, and it makes me very happy. I'm super excited to grow the channel with you guys. And who knows, after maybe Cities Skylines gets old, a new game will come out, and we'll start playing that. We'll do a let's play on that and some tutorial videos. But thank you again so much for watching. If you guys have any suggestions, what I would or what you'd like to see in this box right here, put a comment down below, and I will see if it's doable. I'll go ahead and make it. Aside from that, guys, as always, have a good time.